Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt as though a stranger was looking back at you? As if the person going through the motions of your daily life is just a character you are playing, while the real you waits behind a curtain for a cue that never comes. What if I told you that this feeling of disconnect, this quiet sense that you are meant for something more, something different, is not a sign that you are broken? In fact, it is the first stirring of your soul's memory. What if the most profound map to your true purpose was not hidden in an ancient text or held by a guru on a distant mountain? What if it was encoded in the one feature you see every single day, yet have been taught to overlook? Ancient wisdom from traditions across the world alludes to a simple, yet powerful truth: the color of your eyes is not an accident of genetics. It is a conscious choice made by your soul. It is the signature of your spiritual mission in this lifetime. The constant struggle, the feeling of swimming against an invisible current, the exhaustion of trying to fit into a life that never quite feels like your own. These are the symptoms of a soul living out of alignment with its core design. But the alternative is a state of profound peace, of clarity, and of quiet power that comes from finally understanding why you are here. It is the difference between fighting your nature and flowing with it. Today, you are going to discover the sacred architecture behind this design. We will unlock the 3 primary soul missions as revealed by their chromatic signature. This is not about astrology or fortune telling. This is about remembering a truth that has been waiting patiently within you. Prepare to see yourself not as you have been told you are, but as your soul chose you to be. Your journey of remembrance starts now. Let us begin with the color that mirrors the very earth beneath our feet: brown eyes. If you possess brown eyes, you have likely been conditioned by the world to believe that your color is common or ordinary. This may be the most profound misinterpretation in all of spiritual understanding. What the world calls common, the universe calls foundational. Those with brown eyes are the very bedrock of humanity's energetic ecosystem. They are the soul stabilizers. Your core energy is that of the ancient mountains and the deep, silent forests. It is an energy of profound stability, patience, and unwavering presence. Like the earth itself, your soul chose this mission to serve as a grounding force for the collective. In a world of chaos, you are the calm. In a storm of emotion, you are the quiet harbor. You hold the energetic space for humanity's growth. You are the deep, reassuring hum beneath the frantic noise of modern life. People feel unconsciously safe in your presence, even if they don't know why. Your spiritual mission is one of the most vital on the planet today. You are a natural energy transmuter. Your spiritual anatomy is designed to absorb the discordant, chaotic, and fearful energies of the people and environments around you, not to hold them, but to neutralize them, like a tree taking in carbon dioxide and breathing out life, giving oxygen. You are meant to process the world's pain and transform it into peace. You are the living anchors that keep the ship of humanity from being swept away by the tempests of its own creation. You are the silent guardians of energetic balance. The innate gift that flows from this mission is a profound and effortless empathy. It's more than just understanding emotion. You feel it in your very being. Strangers may tell you their deepest secrets within minutes of meeting you. Friends see you as their rock, the one they turn to when their world is falling apart. Children and animals are often drawn to you, recognizing on a primal level the safety and nurturing strength you possess. This isn't a learned skill. It is the natural frequency of your soul. Your presence is a form of medicine. But every great gift has a shadow, a challenge to be understood and mastered. For the soul stabilizer, the greatest test is learning that you are not meant to become a reservoir for the world's pain. For years, you may have felt constantly drained, exhausted, or heavy for no logical reason. This is the result of absorbing energy without consciously cleansing it. You may have developed an unconscious savior pattern, believing your role is to carry everyone else's burdens. This leads to burnout, anxiety, and the deep, aching sadness of feeling like your own needs are always last. This brings us to your path to harmony. Your mission is not to carry the world, but to ground it. The key to mastering your gift is to connect with the earth every single day. Walk barefoot on the grass. Lean against a tree. Breathe deeply and visualize roots extending from your feet deep into the heart of the planet, allowing all the energy you've absorbed to flow out of you and back into the earth, which knows how to compost it effortlessly. You are a conduit, not a container. Your purpose is not to save everyone, but to model for everyone what true stability feels like. By honoring your own energy, by protecting it and cleansing it, you perform your greatest service. Your brown eyes are not common, they are sacred. They are the mark of a soul strong enough to hold space for the healing of the world. If you are a brown-eyed soul and these words resonate deep within your being, I invite you to pause for a moment. Close your eyes and feel the truth of this. Acknowledge the weight you have carried and give yourself permission to release it back to the earth. If you feel cold, let me know in the comments how this message speaks to your soul's journey. Your experience is a validation for countless others who have felt the same way. Now, let us turn to the color of the clear sky and the deep ocean. Blue eyes. If you have blue eyes, you may have been told you are intense, that your gaze can feel piercing, as if you see right through people. This experience is not one of judgment, but of recognition. Your soul's mission is fundamentally different from the stabilizer. You are the soul awakeners. You came to this world to be a conduit for truth. Your core energy is that of clarity, vision, and focus. Where brown eyes absorb and ground energy, your blue eyes are designed to reflect and reveal. The lower concentration of pigment in your eyes acts as a spiritual lens, allowing you to perceive the subtle energies, the hidden patterns, and the unspoken truths that others often miss. You see the gap between what people say and what they mean. You feel the dissonance behind a forced smile. This is not a cynical worldview. It is a highly attuned spiritual perception. Your spiritual mission is to act as a mirror for humanity. Your presence gently, and sometimes unsettlingly, forces people to confront their own authenticity. You are not here to call people out, but to call them forth into a more honest version of themselves. You carry the energy of the divine question. Is this true? By your very nature, you disrupt illusion. In your presence, facades crumble, and long, hidden truths have a way of surfacing. You are a catalyst for clarity, inspiring others not by preaching, but simply by being a clear channel for honesty. Your innate gift is a powerful and often prophetic intuition. You just know things without being told. You might have prophetic dreams, a gut feeling about a situation that turns out to be precisely right, or the ability to read the energy of a room the moment you walk in. From a young age, you likely felt different, as if you were operating on a frequency that others couldn't tune into. This heightened sensitivity is not a curse. It is your soul's primary tool for navigation and for service. It is your direct line to higher wisdom. The challenge for the soul awakener lies in this very sensitivity. The material world, with its noise, its deceptions, and its emotional chaos, can be overwhelming for your finely tuned system. You may be prone to anxiety, chronic insomnia, or feeling deeply misunderstood and isolated. For years, you may have tried to shut down your perceptive abilities just to fit in or to find peace, numbing your senses to dull the constant influx of information. The shadow of your gift is the temptation to withdraw from the world that you perceive so clearly. Your path to harmony is to understand that you are an antenna, not a sponge. You must learn to trust your intuitive perceptions without becoming entangled in the dramas they reveal. Your work is not to fix the untruths you see, but to hold the space for truth to emerge on its own. Practices like meditation, spending time in quiet natural settings like by the ocean or under an open sky, and learning to create strong energetic boundaries are essential for your well-being. You must learn to honor your need for solitude, for that is where you recharge your energy and calibrate your inner compass. Your mission is not to be understood by everyone, but to be a beacon for those who are ready to see the truth. Your blue eyes are not intimidating. They are illuminating. They are the mark of a soul brave enough to see the world as it is and to love it anyway. And now, we arrive at the rarest and perhaps most enigmatic of colors, the hue of new life and ancient forest's green eyes. If you were born with green eyes, you are part of a very small, very specialized spiritual collective. Your rarity is not by chance, it is by design. Your soul undertook one of the most dynamic and challenging missions available. Brown eyes stabilize the present. Blue eyes clarify the past and the hidden. But you, the green-eyed soul, you came here to ignite the future. You are the soul catalysts. Your core energy is a unique fusion of the earth's grounding wisdom, the yellow pigment, and the sky's insightful clarity, the blue pigment. This blend creates a powerful vibrational frequency of transformation. Your energy is like that of springtime. It is the irresistible force that pushes new life through hardened ground. You are a bridge between what is and what could be. Your very presence introduces a dynamic, creative, and often disruptive energy into any environment you enter. Your spiritual mission is to be an agent of profound change and heart-centered evolution. You are not here to maintain the status quo. You are here to lovingly dismantle the structures within individuals and within systems that have become stagnant and are preventing growth. When you enter someone's life, things begin to move. People around you may suddenly find the courage to quit the job they hate, end the relationship that no longer serves them, or face a truth they have been avoiding for years. Your energy acts as a spiritual accelerator, collapsing timelines and forcing the confrontation of anything that is not in alignment with the soul's growth. Your innate gift is a form of spiritual alchemy. You have the ability to see the potential for growth in even the most broken situations. You are a natural healer, not in a way that is always gentle, but in a way that is profoundly effective. Your creativity, your passion, and your often rebellious spirit are the tools you use to challenge old paradigms and inspire new visions. You carry the medicine of the heart chakra, which is about love, connection, and the courage to break open to become more whole. At when, the profound challenge for the soul catalyst is often a feeling of loneliness and self-blame. Because your energy instigates change, you may witness chaos and disruption in the lives of those you love and believe you are the cause of their pain. People may unconsciously withdraw from you, feeling that your presence is too much or too intense. For much of your life, you may have felt like a walking disaster, a destroyer of worlds, when in reality, you are a rebuilder of worlds. The shadow of your gift is the illusion that you are responsible for the choices others make when confronted with the transformative energy you carry. You can open a door, but you cannot force someone to walk through it. Your path to harmony lies in radical self-acceptance and a detached sense of compassion. You must understand and embrace your role as a sacred catalyst. Your purpose is not to control the outcome of the change you inspire, but to simply be the spark. Learning to hold your own center, to stay grounded in your heart's truth while the storms of transformation swirl around you, is your primary spiritual work. You must release the need to be liked and embrace the call to be a loving force of evolution. You are not a problem to be solved. You are a solution that the world desperately needs. Your green eyes are not strange. They are magical. They are the mark of a soul with the courage to initiate the very process of becoming. Understanding your soul's blueprint is the first step. Activating its full potential is the next. Ancient wisdom did not just identify these missions. It provided a protocol for awakening them. This is not about becoming something you are not, but about consciously stepping into the power that is already encoded within you. Here is a simple 5-stage protocol to help you align with the sacred mission of your soul. The first stage is spiritual recognition. For just 5 minutes each day, stand before a mirror and look deeply into your own eyes. Do not look at the shape of your face or the wrinkles or the perceived flaws. Look past the surface and connect with the presence behind your eyes. See the soul that is looking back. This simple act is a powerful form of acknowledgement. It sends a message to your subconscious and to the universe that you are ready to remember who you truly are. You are moving beyond seeing your eyes as a physical feature and beginning to recognize them as a spiritual portal. The second stage is chromatic breathing. This is an act of energetic alignment. If you have brown eyes, sit comfortably and breathe deeply. As you inhale, visualize a warm, golden light entering through the top of your head. As you exhale, visualize roots growing from your feet deep into the earth, sending all heavy and stagnant energy down to be transformed. This grounds your stabilizing energy. The two, if you have blue eyes, as you inhale, visualize a clear, silver, blue light entering your third eye. As you exhale, visualize this light expanding outwards from you in a 360-degree wave of clarity. This enhances your gift of perception. If you have green eyes, combine the two. Inhale the golden light from above, and as you exhale, visualize emerald green roots going into the earth, anchoring your transformative power with compassionate wisdom. The third stage is the mission decree. Words have vibrational power. Speaking your truth aloud anchors it into reality. After your breathing practice, state a simple, powerful decree. For brown-eyed souls, I am a grounding presence of peace. I transform energy with ease and grace. For blue-eyed souls, I am a clear channel for truth. I see with clarity and speak with love. For green-eyed souls, I am a catalyst for loving transformation. I inspire growth by being my authentic self. Feel the resonance of these words in your entire body. The fourth stage is conscious observation. For 1 week, become a gentle observer of your own life. Pay attention to how your energy affects the world around you, without judgment. If you have brown eyes, notice how people seem to calm down in your presence, or how chaotic situations seem to stabilize when you arrive at theory. If you have blue eyes, notice how often people spontaneously share deep truths or hidden feelings with you. If you have green eyes, observe the small and large shifts that occur in the lives of those you interact with closely. This practice provides tangible proof of your soul's mission at work. The final stage is aligned service. Based on your observations, begin to look for opportunities to offer your unique gift consciously, but without force. If you are a brown-eyed stabilizer, maybe it means consciously holding a calm space during a tense family meeting. If you are a blue-eyed awakener, perhaps it's about having the courage to ask a loving but direct question that no one else will. If you are a green-eyed catalyst, it might be about starting that creative project you've been putting off that is designed to challenge and inspire. The universe will bring these opportunities to you. Your only job is to be aware and say yes. This is how you move from knowing your mission to living it. And now you see, it is no accident that you have the eyes you do. Each color represents a sacred specialization, a set of spiritual tools your soul chose for the precise work it came here to do in this lifetime. If you have brown eyes, you must understand your essential importance in this moment. We live in an age of immense energetic upheaval. Your natural ability to ground chaos and transmute fear into stability is not a passive trait. It is a critical, active service to the planet. Dr. He, if you have blue eyes, you were born in a time when humanity is drowning in information, but starving for wisdom. Your innate capacity to see beyond the surface, to cut through the noise, and perceive the underlying truth, is a lighthouse for souls lost in the fog of deception. SHI HENG. And if you are one of the rare souls with green eyes, your mission is absolutely pivotal. You are the sacred disruptors, the tenders of evolution. Your catalytic energy is designed to break down the old, brittle paradigms to make way for a more heart-centered world to be born. For so long, you may have thought that the moments where you felt different, out of place, or misunderstood were signs of your own inadequacy. They were not. They were the signs of your specialization. A mountain is not a failure because it cannot flow like a river. A river is not broken because it cannot stand still like a mountain. Your soul was simply reminding you that you were trying to operate outside of your divine design. Every single challenge you have faced, every person who has broken your heart, and every triumph that has made it soar, It has all been a form of training. Your soul was calibrating your instrument, preparing you for the moment you would awaken to your true purpose. That moment is now. There is, however, one final truth that was said to be whispered only among the most initiated. It's about why you are hearing these words right now, in this specific era of human history. The final realization is this: it is no accident that this knowledge is finding you today. We are living in the time of the Great Convergence, an era prophesied when missionary souls would begin to recognize their own purpose, and more importantly, recognize each other. You are not learning this by chance. Your soul has drawn this information to you like a magnet, because your activation is now scheduled. The time for playing small, for hiding your light, for pretending to be normal, is over. The planet needs its stabilizers to be conscious of their grounding power. Humanity needs its awakeners to courageously reflect the truth. Our collective evolution is waiting for the catalysts to ignite the necessary transformations. The ancient wisdom reminds us that when souls begin to recognize each other through the sacred language of the eyes, a new world can be born. You are a part of that prophecy unfolding. Every time you now look in the mirror, you are not just seeing a reflection, you are seeing a divine assignment. Every time you consciously serve from your soul's true nature, you are casting a vote for the evolution of consciousness on this planet. If this journey has stirred something deep within you, if you felt a flicker of recognition, a sense of coming home to yourself, then you are part of this great convergence. You are one of the souls who was always meant to awaken in this lifetime. This is only the very beginning of what you are meant to remember. If you are ready to continue this journey, to unlock more of the profound wisdom that lies dormant within you, then subscribe and activate the notifications. There are deeper truths waiting for those who are ready to receive them. Do not let another awakening soul receive these messages before you do. And now, I need to know which of these truths made your heart beat faster. Which revelation felt like a word you had been waiting your entire life to hear? Please share your experience in the comments. Don't just share what you thought, share what you felt. I read every single one because your story of awakening matters. It might just be the very thing another soul needs to read to finally begin their own journey home.